Hey friend, Brother Ben here, just wanting to share um, what has just recently helped me overcome the kind of depression that usually would get me stuck in bed, right? Um, that morning when I woke up, I was notified of some troubles, some worries of some loved ones. And that notice kind of, I guess, helped to trigger um, a lack of motivation for anything. And um, over the past few years, as I would struggle with these moments, I would practice um, a focal prayer, an intentional prayer. Because for the past, since being a elder of the Seventh Day Adventist Church, probably a decade ago, um, I would try to practice what I preach, which was to pray unceasingly. And so, even as I speak now, I am practicing connecting with our Creator and Redeemer love. Um, so, I prayerfully act. Right, that's been my goal, so that I don't act on something outside of our Creator's will, our design's will of being fruitful and multiplying. Um, However, with depression, to be fruitful and multiply is very difficult. And if you've struggled with the kind that I've struggled with, um, I pray this message empowers you. I'm sure it could empower um, anyone, as I've shared this and have um, received um, good feedback, right? So, in my prayer, as I struggled to create my own motive to get out of bed and take action on the things that I've been um, making plans on based on my productivity course that I'm trying to launch on Thanksgiving, um, I realized that no one is going to care about these things that I've planned more than I am, right? So, first thing is, no one cares about what you care about more than you. And so, to create motive um, and to ask yourself, what is it that you care about? What is it really? Like, what do you really, 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 really care about? And a lot of times that's subconscious. It's deep within. Uh, I remember several um, sales training seminars where to create motive, they coach you to ask yourself, why are you doing what you're doing? And after you answer it, they ask you again, so why do you want that? And when you answer that, they ask again. And supposedly around the seventh why, you can finally take that as a root desire. Um, in the book Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, um, writing a personal mission statement is most effective, and reviewing it weekly is one of the habits of highly effective people. So, creating your mission statement is one of um, is kind of a way to answer um, what do you really care about. And so to create a mission statement, what you want to do is first try writing a eulogy, your eulogy, from 4 different perspectives. So imagine your life partner um, speaking at your funeral. Uh, then imagine you're someone on your home team, someone from your support system, a home team member, could be a roommate, could be next door neighbor, someone that's frequent with you, not as intimate as a life partner, but very frequent, very frequently in your life. And then from a perspective, from a per, from a professional perspective, um, and from a neighborly perspective, um, someone in your community. So those 4 perspectives are what this eulogy needs to kind of cover. From each perspective, you identify your character. What character is that perspective sharing to the world, right? Um, what accomplishments you've achieved in those relationships, and what contributions did you make, right? So answering identifying those elements of the eulogy will identify, or at least help you identify, the roles of your heart, right? And when you understand the roles of your heart, you can um, list the activities of your passion. So these are the things that you can do to almost immediately, at least that's what it did for me a few days ago when my depression hit quite badly. Um, that message that I received to make sure that I can share this message, um, creating my personal mission statement and all of that set me up so that I can take action on this, which is going to reverse the domino effect and make me feel better so that I can do more that will again continue to make me feel better. Next thing you want to do is, after you reveal your personal mission statement, you forgive yourself. It's okay that you made the selfish choices that you've made in your life. The results suck, but you need to accept that we need to have a sense of selfishness so that we can care for ourselves enough to receive the things that we want to give. Because I believe we all have a desire to give. That's what we're designed for. That's how life works. We're supposed to contribute to the community. And so we need to accept that we are selfish so that we can receive the things we want to give. This personal mission statement and forgiving yourself helps us to be grateful. So